Hey Chris, so here's a recap of the golf lesson. Last time we talked about the putter, we also talked about this idea as well. We did most of the time though, like figuring out how to set up better with your putter, and then also like talking about lengthening it. So awesome job, we got it lengthened, and then you can get that putter of your dreams maybe for Christmas or something like that. But for now, lengthening your current putter is an excellent option, making it more comfortable to stand properly and get set up properly to make better putts. Really work on this drill with a medicine ball. This is a great example of it here. Very balanced stance, turning into our back leg. That's what we call that, while you're keeping your knee flexed and your hip very stable. The hips are moving very well here, so much better when you were first getting used to this. So it's come a long way. This is awesome. So excited to hear you had a great round the other day. Everything's really getting a lot better. Don't give up on the driver though. Especially on a longer golf course, you're going to find you're set back at such a disadvantage if you can't use your driver to your advantage. Being tall, lanky, long arms and legs, we can use that speed to help maximize your ability. And it just means we want more practice with it. So if we don't practice with something as often, we naturally don't feel as confident with it. And that affects how we perform on the golf course for sure. So let's keep on working on the driver. I can't see why not, by the way you hit it tonight, why you shouldn't be pulling that out on the golf course. Of course, it is the club that goes the farthest, so it is easily going to be more offline because it's traveling farther and faster than the other golf balls. But same major concepts. Winding up and turning into our back leg so we can power up and load it. The one major difference in this backswing here, we didn't talk about a whole lot about this during your lesson, but upon further review, so we're turning our chest, awesome job using your core, sitting into that hip. There's not a whole lot of wrist hinge here. If your thumb moves up slightly or ends up pointing more in the direction of this red line, that wouldn't hurt. I wouldn't say it's the most important thing to think about because the turn and the load into your hip is by far the most important thing we changed tonight and we'll keep on working on in the future. Basically, a reiteration or a copying of this medicine ball drill while you swing your golf club is going to help you by far hit the best shots. So whatever this feeling is in that back leg, as you repeat that sequence here on the screen, we want to repeat that sequence as best as we can, copy and paste it when we're swinging our golf club as well. The added thing that does make it a little bit more complicated, though, when we have our club in our hands, is sometimes we forget about how our body should be moving and we focus mainly on the club and the ball. So that's where the disconnect could be sometimes, and that's totally normal. But a good way to bridge that gap would be to use a medicine ball, do this drill, then either put your hands in front of you like you're holding a pretend club, or even if you're somewhere where you can swing the club, then hold your club and make a swing. Then do a few drills with the medicine ball. Then put the medicine ball down, grab your club, make a few swings. The more you can make these two things feel one and the same or very similar, the closer you're gonna get to applying this theory on the left side in your golf swing. Great job. By the end of the lesson, we are already applying that idea better and better each time. I know we started out a bit stiff from a long day at work. We let it flow by the end of it, and you were hitting some great drives. So awesome job.